Hello everyone! In this lesson we'll be learning how to plan for IELTS Writing Task 2. Much like IELTS Writing Task 1, you'll need to create a short plan that can help you successfully write your essay. By the end of this lesson, you'll understand how to create a short plan that will help you write a solid IELTS Writing Task 2 essay. Now, there are many reasons why you should learn to create a plan for IELTS Writing Task 2. But very importantly, we must remember that 50% or a half of our final Task 2 grade is for task achievement and coherence and cohesion. Task achievement is successfully answering the question. And coherence and cohesion means how well you logically order your essay. A good plan can really help you score highly in task achievement and coherence and cohesion. Apart from considering the band descriptors, there are a few other reasons a plan for task 2 is very important. Ultimately, writing a plan will save you time. You'll spend less time hesitating or thinking about the next step. A plan will also help you to relax, as you'll know exactly what you need to do throughout Task 2. And lastly, a plan gives you some structure to how to write your test. Think about this stage of your essay writing as mental preparation. Much like a runner will spend time thinking about their race even before they begin running. The very first stage of our plan is to simply read and identify what type of question is presented to us. Different question types require different kinds of answers, and our plan should reflect this. Some people believe that more money needs to be spent on protecting wild animals that are at risk of becoming endangered or extinct. Do you agree or disagree? Let's highlight the key words that are in this question. Do you agree or disagree? It's quite easy to see that this is an agree and disagree type question. It's important to remember that you also need to give your opinion in this question type. Let's see another question. The amount of elderly people admitted to care homes has increased over recent years as less older people are looked after by their family. What are some of the advantages and disadvantages to this? As I'm sure you've quickly worked out, this is an advantages and disadvantages type question. You don't need, unless asked, to give your opinion for this question type. Some people believe living in the city means they will have an easier life. Other people feel living in the countryside is more beneficial. Discuss both sides and give your opinion. So here is the highlighted key language in the question. And as with the other questions, it's fairly easy to work out that this is a discussion type question. Now that we've seen how to identify question types, it's time for us to really have a look how to create your plans. Let's go back to this first question about living in the city versus the countryside. It's a discussion question and it does ask you to give your opinion. Here is my plan, and let me explain how you can use this format to write plans of your own. You may remember that the introduction pretty much stays the exact same for any question type, so there's no need to plan for this. P1 is paragraph 1, P2 is paragraph 2. In this question, I've included a quick plan for my conclusion because it asks me to give an opinion. Because to fully answer the question, I'll have to discuss both sides. In paragraph 1, I'll be talking about the city and why that's a great place to live. And in paragraph 2, I'll be talking about the countryside and the benefits of living there. The information you include in the plan for the two paragraphs is the real heart of your plan. I've included 3 key points for each paragraph. In paragraph 1, I'll be talking about the better paid jobs, exciting attractions, and easier access to transport that the city has to offer. In paragraph 2, I'll write about all the benefits for living in the countryside, and that way I've discussed both sides of the question. Let's take a look at another example plan, this time about the advantages and disadvantages of sending elderly people into care. How do you think I might organise my 2 supporting paragraphs? It seems most logical to organise paragraph 1 into advantages and paragraph 2 into disadvantages. Now, the question doesn't ask to give an opinion. So, in your conclusion, you can quickly summarise all of your essay, and there'll be more on this later in the course. Again, I've stuck to 3 main points for each supporting paragraph. That way, I have enough to write about when it comes to creating my essay. In paragraph 1, I've decided to talk about these advantages. It frees people time, it gives them professional help and care, and also they could meet other elderly people. For my disadvantages, in my second supporting paragraph, I'll talk about how elderly people could become lonely, or also maybe not all care homes are a great place for old people to be. So that's all on creating quick plans for IELTS Writing Task 2. The main idea is to organise your ideas into the supporting paragraphs. I like to stick with 3 main points per paragraph. I'll also say that this shouldn't take you any longer than 3 or 4 minutes to do. It's definitely a quick but very useful plan that will help you organise, structure and create your essay. See you in the next lesson.